Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash.
Let me stop you right there. Okay, this is some high-level cope right here. Yo, what is going on, guys? Now, a lot of you have been sending me this video to react to, okay? So what we have here, this is a video that's been going viral lately, is two 30-plus-year-old, I believe, childless and unmarried women who are discussing how men need to be putting in more effort into society and into women. Now, I don't know about you guys, okay, but the last, demographic of people I want to be lectured by on what I should be doing is 30-plus-year-old women who have no idea what the hell they're doing with their lives. This woman on the right, her name is Tommy Laren, I believe. She was like, she's been clowned on so many times on the internet. It is absolutely crazy. This woman, I believe used to write blog posts and stuff about dating. She, of course, went through and dated a whole bunch of chads and failed. Well, now she's back. She's got the plastic surgery done. We're on some news. I don't even listen to modern day news, guys, because it's all a bunch of bullcrap. She's back on this program, and she's going to be telling us about the rise of stay-at-home sons. So let's jump into it. Prepare yourselves for the nonsense. Let's take a listen.
Tommy Laren, Outkick host. Tommy, now, we called them on my old radio show. We did the whole thing on mamonis, right? The Italian word is for the mamonis, or they stay at home, and the moms like the son staying at home longer. But the phrase is becoming popular of these stay-at-home sons because an unemployed Jeopardy contestant says he was just trying to make people laugh. But is this an actual problem in our society?
Why do we always ask women, by the way? Right? Like, oh, is this a problem in society? And it's got to do with men, okay? And what men should and shouldn't be doing. And we always just have to refer to women as if they're an expert on the matter.
It's a major problem. And, Speaker Johnson has been talking about those maybe deadbeat folks that are on Medicaid, and maybe some of those folks are the stay-at-home sons. We don't know. But I'll tell you this, leave it to Gen Z to rebrand laziness and social awkwardness as something cutesy, like a stay-at-home son. They did much the same thing with quiet quitting, where you can go to work and do less. And if you call it quiet quitting, it's somehow better. But Laura, I got to tell you, this is also a big problem when it comes to, I think, declining birth rates. People not getting married and having children. That's a big problem. They blame it on women. Well, look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash.
Let me stop you right there. Okay, this is some high-level cope right here. Modern women, okay, do not want to go out there and get married and have a bunch of kids and do all of this crap. They might when they're like 32 and they've hooked up with a whole bunch of dudes and they're running out of eggs, okay? But the average, you know what the average modern woman is doing throughout her 20s, for example? She's going out there and she's hooking up with dude after dude, failing to get relationships, failing to get commitment from chads. This is ridiculous. Oh, these poor innocent women, guys, they just want to get married, but there are no good men. No, these women are not innocent. They're going out here, they're completely wasting their futures, and then they reach 32 years of age like this woman. This woman's probably well over 32, by the way, this one on the right. They reach ages like this, and now they're like, oh, I want to get married. I want a good man. Where are all of the good men? Where are all of the financially, well-off dudes? They're not interested in dating people like you, Tommy. That's really what it is. You could tell she is so pissed about, where are all of the good men? They're all so feminine. We need men with resources. I tell you what, guys, I am sick of hearing what women want. Straight up, I'm just sick of hearing it. We want men who make a lot of money. We don't want this guy or that guy. Who the hell cares? Okay? Men understand that there is no point working in a system like this. There's no point trying to prove yourself to these women. If you want to stay at home, hey, it is what it is. Screw that.
Of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash. And therein lies a big part of the problem.
Well, and also with the rise of AI and AI dating, as they call it, which is sick, it's going to be even easier and perhaps more attractive for these types of individuals to remain behind closed doors. And what does that do to families and young women and dating?
Oh no, guys, the men are choosing AI over real women. Yeah, you probably should have thought about that before you treated men like trash. And again, guys, just like notice this broadcast is always about what men need to do. Okay, this is what this crap always is. Men need to do this. Men need to. It's like lecturing, and you're not receiving it. Okay, it's one thing, right? If you're being lectured by a dude who's like, you know, in his 50s, he's married for a very long time, has like a whole bunch of kids, you know, and maybe he's like a respectable guy, that kind of a thing. Maybe you can get away with lecturing men. We probably still don't care. But the last type of person that I want to be lectured by is 30-plus-year-old childless women telling me about what men need to do and what problems are. So here we have, guys, women are getting replaced by AI. That is hilarious. Let's keep going.
I also blame the social conditioning of the COVID era, the dumbest era in modern American history, because a lot of people, especially these young people, they grew up like this, thinking that it was safer at home, thinking that outside was dangerous, interacting with people was scary. So now you got people that want to literally stay inside and play video games and have AI girlfriends, and that's why we have declining birth rates and a lot of other problems in society. It's time to go out, get a job, breathe the fresh air, meet people in real life. Let's just get back to basics.
I tell you what, guys, I think to a lot of men, playing video games and having AI girlfriends is way more preferable than, number one, working for a society that doesn't care about you, and number two, going out there and approaching modern day women. Okay, like again, this whole shaming thing of like, oh, you need to get off your ass and you need to get a job and you need to approach women. Completely the wrong approach to try and get men to do things, okay? Men are sick and tired of being told what we need to do, especially from, quite honestly, guys, people that we don't respect, okay? If you want to send a message that is critical to young men or men in general that says, hey, we'd like you to do X, Y, Z, these are the last people you want to send to try and convince men to do anything, guys. Like, you know, these women could honestly get on here. They could have some very sensible takes, which they won't. I'm still unlikely to listen to these women simply because, I mean, the woman on the right is just ridiculous. This is Tommy Lahren we're talking about, okay? Men don't want to be lectured by two 30-plus-year-old women who are so out of touch with reality, it is absolutely damn disgusting. Okay, I don't know about you guys, all right? Make sure you leave your thoughts and your comments on this. Like, is this who you want to be lecturing you? If you're a dude and you're not working or you're not approaching women, is this the type of material that is going to convince you to do otherwise? Because me personally, guys, this just makes me not want to do any of it, to be honest with you. You know? It's just crazy how this is the approach that these people take, okay? When are they going to realize that the shaming, that the criticizing and so on, it's not going to work? In fact, men are going to pull further away from you. You know what? As a result of this video, there are probably more men now who are going to be looking into AI girlfriends than before. There will be dudes who will listen to this video and they'll be like, wait a minute, AI girlfriends are out? Why didn't anybody tell me? And they're more likely to go out there and quit that. Dudes are more likely to see this video, go out there, get AI girlfriends and quit their jobs. Hilarious. We're going to be leaving it there, guys. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.